Larry Holder, Jeff Duncan here with you, of course, sports columnist for NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, and it is prediction time, Jeff. Look, the Saints are taking on the Jets. Odds makers have the Saints some massive favorite, and that's pretty obvious given the fact that the Jets are coming off of a bad loss at Denver. They're 5-8. They've lost their starting quarterback, so it seems like all things point to the Saints getting a big win. Jeff, what do you think about this game?
Well, look, this might be the easiest prediction we make all season, right? There's nothing going in the Jets' favor in this game. I think they're 16 or 17-point underdogs coming in here. They really have nothing to play for now. They've got a backup quarterback, a young quarterback, and the Saints have everything to play for and have lost 2 of their last 3. So incentive and motivation, which sometimes you might worry about going into a team that you're favored that much by, isn't going to be an issue for the Saints because they are in the midst of a playoff race and they cannot afford any misstep along the way. So I think they're going to steamroll these guys. I'll be shocked if they don't win by double figures.
Are you sure? Look, the Saints, every time they have a good playoff team, every one of those seasons under Sean Payton and Drew Brees, they've had kind of a game where they stunk up the joint and lost to a team they shouldn't have lost to. That has not happened yet this year. And the Jets, I could tell you, black and gold fanatics out in New Orleans and beyond are wondering if this could be a trap game. There's no inclination in your mind that this could be a trap game?
Not because of the circumstances surrounding the game. Those trap games have happened in the past, maybe in October, September sometimes. I don't see it happening here in the middle of a playoff run where the Saints are in such a competitive environment. They can't afford to let down. And I'll tell you this, talking to the players in the locker room after the Falcons game, that was on their minds immediately. One, we want to get the Falcons back down the road, but first, we need to take care of the Jets. It came out of every player's mouth. I don't think we're going to see any kind of letdown.
Even though I tried to bait you in, I'm not going to get on the trap game bandwagon either. I'm just throwing it out there because I know people are concerned about that. But I'm with you. Look, I think the Saints win this game pretty handily. I could see them winning this game, say 31-13 or maybe 34-15, something crazy. But I think the Saints can go in this game. And even say if Alvin Kamara doesn't play. I know he's spoken earlier this week to our own Josh Katzenstein, said he expects to play, but you don't know with a concussion. I think even if they don't have an Alvin Kamara, I think they could still go in and beat up a Jets team who's basically playing out the string of the season.
And look, the Jets struggle offensively even before Bryce Petty got to be the quarterback. Now they've got this young quarterback going against the Saints defense that gained some confidence last week. They played well in Atlanta, forced 3 turnovers. I think the Saints defense is going to force more turnovers this week, and that's what I think is going to lead to a lopsided margin because I think the Saints offense has got its own issues right now, even without knowing the status of Alvin Kamara. If he's there, I think they're going to easily steamroll this team and then go into that huge Christmas Eve showdown, rematch game against the Falcons where that pretty much could set the stage for them winning the division.
Well, we'll give that prediction next week, but we're both taking the Saints heavily in this game, and I don't think we're going to be wrong.
No, this game will be over by mid-third quarter, and you'll be sitting in a rocking chair eating a corn dog.
There you go. So for Larry Holder, Jeff Duncan, thanks for joining us here at NOLA.com. Check out all of our coverage of all things Saints at NOLA.com and in our print editions of the Times-Picayune. Don't forget Duncan Holder, weekday mornings 10 a.m. to noon on Sports 1280, NOLA.com, and the iHeartRadio app.